Hello and welcome to a new Let's Play of Terra Invicta in the Dark Skies DLC. We are going to start a new campaign. 2003 was voted upon. We're going with the full solar system, brutal difficulty and humanity first. We're going to customize a little bit here. We're going to deactivate the fellow citizen, and I will allow the factions to be disabled. I'm not sure that we are going to get to this point where this is relevant, but I just want to have it available just in case that the opportunity comes up. Then it would be nice to be shown that it works. Yeah, and now let's dive in. 2003, of course, a very different world than 2026, and we're going to talk about the consequences when we can check out the values. Now let's jump into the introduction video and then can go into detail there.
We remember the day the stars answered, the day we learned we were not alone. As a familiar sun rose on an unfamiliar universe, some of us saw wondrous possibility and others existential danger. The astronomers had insisted that the bright streak in the sky was no natural phenomenon. Most of us didn't really believe them until it burned through our atmosphere and crashed in a remote region, leaving only wreckage and uncertainty. In our ignorance, we fractured, taking refuge in our most primal emotions. Each of us saw what we wanted to see. Every war is won well before it is fought. Leaders must be prepared, their plans in place, and their weapons ready. The sheepdog cannot be trained when the wolves already hunt the flock. Our enemy is surely stronger. Their plans unknowable, but this is our home. It can be our fortress or our tomb. There is only victory or death.
Yeah, so of course we play humanity first. In this setting, 2003, the general public remains unaware of the UFO crash and consequences. So we have to see how that plays out. We're not going to talk about the main quest that much unless they are specific for this scenario. And now let's talk about the political makeup. Of course, the Iraq war is on its way and almost done. And elsewhere, and everything else on the map is also quite different. We have only the United States of America with a decent science output. Japan, Germany, and so on are okay. If you want to focus EU, that's definitely possible and can yield to decent research output. But for example, India and China are not global players in the science output. Same for Boost, we basically only have United States of America, and then, which is not shown here, but it's Kazakhstan, which is in the Federation of Commonwealth of Independent States, which has 1.7 here as well. We will probably try to take this control point here and get it out of the Commonwealth just to have these for us. And I think that I'm going to go for the US. Even though it's a standard opening, but I just saw that we have a decent public opinion here, so maybe we just want to use it. But I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure yet. Let's see where else we do have stuff. Angola. Croatia, Iceland, Ethiopia, Madagascar, Sweden, United Kingdom, North Korea, United States, Philippines. So the only... I mean, we could go for Sweden and the Nordic Federation. Would be possible, but... would be possible, but that we don't have any boost. I'm not sure where to go from there. Not sure where. Let's see where the servants have publicity here in India. Russia might go to the academy, and we start in the European Union, so that's beneficial. We could go for the Nordic Federation or Nordic whatever union. Just take these over. They are cheap, but they give a decent amount of research. It might be an option. Also Denmark, of course. Might be a thing we can do. We can also try to get into Canada because nobody has really any publicity here. Protectorate, a decent amount in Mexico, that might fall to them. So yeah, maybe we play for America first. That would be great, right? Ooh, we do have a +1 persuasion orc available. Not bad either. Let's see, we do have suspicious hard target, a rare undercover, a spy, espionage investigation. That's good. We are going to definitely keep this guy, even though it could be better. Evangelist for 10 persuasion base, that's pretty good. And also quick learner. Alice fanatic. Media darling. Ooh, that's nice. Martyr beloved. We're definitely going to get him this one. And go for Elder Statesman later. 108. Ouch. That's a lot. Okay, let's see. The eldest.
At your service.
You get +2 here, right? Yeah, +3 even from Media Darling. So breaking the US just got really reasonably realistic. So we are definitely going to go into Canada here.
Ready for
Guan Li will definitely go for the aliens.
on the way to the target site.
So now the question is, what else do we have available before we talk about science? A tech module with Striver, pretty nice. We have a judge, nothing out of the ordinary. We definitely need science. Technocrat would be good because of the quick learner and the computer scientist. Ooh, yeah, this one. Ooh, an admin 9 even. And US. Let's keep this one in mind. The commander, we definitely. Ooh, social scientist. Ooh. That's powerful. Journalist. Politician. Engineer. Another computer scientist here. Okay, this is rough. I think I want the social scientist here because getting these traits is hard. I would love to have an astronaut with a space science bonus due to the fact that democratization of space is hidden behind this 15k minus 50% blocker. But if we get social science, we could focus instead on the digital society, get this one out of the way, and get other bonuses first. Also, audience research would be buffed, which we need for more influence. And also, if we look into the tree, there is of course stuff specific for this scenario, which is like here in information science tech. Then, for example, we would go into making history Americas, and then we need more space science here from these proprietary space research stuff. For example, we definitely want to go for the space research resources here, because this one will unlock exploration until 2.6 AU, reduce boost costs, give us high thrust probes and so on, which will be quite useful for putting up a station in the belt. And I'm in particularly interested in, if we check 2.6, Vesta should be in here, because Ceres, for example, is 2.77, so that's too far away. Where is Vesta? Is that inner belt? That's inner belt, okay. 2.36. And Vesta usually generates with all resources present. So all of them. And that's of course pretty nice if we can tap into that. And then we have a better moon. Then we can unlock this way, because we need to get this block out of there to get to mission to space and then to the moon. And if we can get the base here going via the projects, that would be even better. So yeah, that's our plan, I guess. Now, questions, what are we going to do with the spy here? I think I'm going to keep this for the moment. I think I'm going to grab the commander. Even though it's not going to be very useful with Persuasion 1 start, we are going to need command. pretty soon. And stabilize is also useful, always. Do we also have... sadly we don't have coup d'etat on this one. But we also get an ops income, which is very hard to get early on. So we're definitely going to take this one. Levy. So, back to Earth. The Rama is going to go to Canada. No, wait a second. We are going to go to Kazakhstan first.
Establishing control.
Then Levy here.
I'm here.
Ooh, Levy is
Ready
going
to
to
go.
go investigate.
Investigating alien site. Where do you need me?
We already get started here. 11. We do have coup d'etat on him though. So, we want to do a bit of public campaign here. If we only take Kazakhstan and then pull it out of the Union or out of the Commonwealth, then we get the 1.7 boost for us. Then we work our way into the US. So, public campaign here, I guess.
Making our case. Standing by.
Increase our chances
for
of
my
getting
mission.
in there.
We must persuade.
I think that's a good idea. I think that's a really good idea. And then we just go forward, I think. We need to get to 60 influence now to get the next one, our fourth one. The question is, what will that be? I have to go through the list and think about it. Okay, I made a decision. We are going to try to get the executive Matthew. I think this is the best choice. We get computer scientist, technocrat, quick learner. Downside is a sociopath, but you also get admin 9. So this one is pretty good. If we can get our hands on it. If we can't, then it's also fine. So for now, we are going to go into the first mission phase now. And we get our first project here. We're going to do this right away. Exploring our options. Here we go. That will give us another 20 influence. Plus
Public
the
opinion is moving in our direction.
20 influence we get from the discovery of the UFO. Okay, the Iraq war is over. We get more research here.
Recon complete. There's no
There we go.
evidence of
20
a
research,
hoax.
20 influence. So we are almost at 60.
We're taking over.
We got Kazakhstan. That's good. We are going to switch to Canada right away. So
Ready for orders.
with our persuasion 11, we are going to immediately jump. Oh, do we want to invest here? Let's invest only +2.
Establishing our presence.
And Levy.
Ready.
Levy can't take
At your
control
service.
points. So it has to be Bao, who will try to take the
Bringing
second
them to
one.
our side.
If he fails, that's
Orders.
fine as well. We are going to go kleptocratic here. And then Levy will probably just do reduce unrest here. Yeah, I think so.
We'll make
Squeeze
things
out
soft.
all the research we can get from the get-go. We have to think about what we want to do in Canada. I'm not sure if we want to go for a space program right away, but let's see. So now we have to get to 60, get the 4th agent, get this tech here, and hopefully then we can quickly progress here in the North
Violence is
American
abating.
power base that we want to establish. And we somehow have to get our coup d'etat through here.
We've got our people in place.
Hey, we got Canada, one there, and come on, be
We
lucky.
failed to take
we didn't.
control.
Set. So, what do we do here now? Let's first of all go to kleptocratic. Do we want to do a space program? I'm not sure. How much would be 4 points? That's not a lot. I think we do funding spoils first. Do something like this for the moment, as we just need money to buy stuff. So we got new things available here. Ooh, Perun is available. Nice. Maybe we just do spoils. Same here, yeah. Probably want to put kleptocratic as the globally default for now.
Standing by for orders.
And I guess we just continue.
We'll bring this nation to our side.
We didn't finish the tech yet, no. Unlucky. It will be done on the next day. The money wouldn't be bad, but I think we want to save up for either this one or Peru. Peru would be best, as we also get social science and emission control, which is more science. So both of them would be best, if we can make it work. There we go, exploring our options. I think we're going to go into one audience research. Maybe we don't even need to. So, Matthew. Yeah, Matthew it is. Give us more science even. There we go. I'm not 100% sure that we actually need the influence now. We could instead already go into a management research here, because we're already at minus 10% only. Due to the fact... So... Now let's get this one done, get +5. We're going to need it in no time. And see from there. Question is also how much money can we make from spoils here. In this short time frame.
Our presence is growing.
We're going to do another one here, of course.
We still lack support.
Really. Just one more control point here. 160. Also 2% social science here, not bad. This one is more important. Okay, I'm going to jump forward 2 or 3 mission phases until Canada, Kazakhstan is done. Then we have to think about how we break into the US as soon as possible. Okay, here we are on May. And public campaign was success, and we are going to see a 56% chance that we get the first control point in the US now.
We hold no sway in their minds.
Second public campaign failed. Come on. Give me one.
There
we go. First control point in the US. And now we are basically at cap already. That's still a lot of research we get from here. Almost one... No, only 47. Really? Huh. Alright, this campaign scenario has decreased science from nations. So it's even more important that we build up our people here with science output, because that's the best way to get science. I forgot about this. Alright. What do we do now? I think alien signatures here though. Maybe something like this. We do have only minus 5% by now here, so we are really well off already. We push digital society. We already at 0.6 boost after 2 months. That's pretty awesome. The question is now, can we take... We can shift this one around soon. I want to keep Canada though. 60 points roughly. I will abandon Guatemala. I'm going to put that onto an army because I want to have it an army for the Central American Federation. And what else do we have? Kazakhstan I want to keep for the boost. But we still need to coup etat it, or we have to leave freely in 80 days. I think we are going to just leave freely in 80 days from the Commonwealth, because we don't have anyone to do a proper coup etat, I think. See. Who has coup etat? You have one. 0%. I mean, we can. It would be possible to shift this by doing this one. Then it's 4%. Yeah, but it's still not enough. What else
What's
do we
the
have? You don't have this. You don't
Standing
have this.
by.
And I
Your
don't
orders?
think there's anything available that gives us a Beta here. No, nothing. So yeah, that's the first control point in the US. I wish, or I hope that we get, see, where are you? I really want the resource tech here, the project, as soon as possible, so that I can send out a probe, or rather get started on the high thrust probes, and then send this one out to Vesta. There, so we are prepared for space mining. Of course, we are going to need a lot more boost to make this work. 1.7 here as soon as we have left the Federation. And of course, more from the US as soon as we can take stuff from there. I'm going to also do welfare here. Yeah, but we need 50 more points to get the next one. And Guatemala will only get us 12. So we are currently at 17 of 50. That's a bit high. So we really need some source of control points. Yeah, some source of control points very fast to continue this. And I think of course we could do a management research again. This one would get us another 40, so basically 1 point. 1 control point. And then it gets already nasty. So how do we get to, in total, 250? Yeah, let's find out. There will be a path to the future somehow. Leave a like and subscribe, and see you in the next episode where we're going to continue from here forward.